You know, I'm convinced that nature gives women to men to endure, so he'll eventually learn patience for his own stressful children, should he choose to have them. Yet again, another moment in my life occurred when a woman's face looks at me as though I just told her Valentine's Day was cancelled, and that I did it. It was that look, that all too common look I'd seen so often through my life from girlfriends and even women at work, a look of bemused and genuine disgust and offence. Why? Because I just didn't want to do what she so rightfully assumed would be my role to do. Now, this isn't a message for anyone in particular, though a few individuals come to mind, but still it needs to be said. Ladies, men are not your vending machines. Girls, you understand this, but somehow you willfully forget it, that men owe you nothing. You don't just take who I am and what I own. What I have and who I am is something that's given voluntarily, not by shaming us, pushing us, complaining, whining. Be a nice person. This entitled axiom that women and society operate from. Society asks quite arrogantly, why can't you just work overtime? Why don't you just sign over your money on the dotted line? Why won't you go to war? And then women ask,
why can't you just give me your commitment when I demand it? Why can't you just let me own you exclusively? Isn't it okay that I own your body and tell you what you can do? I don't understand why you won't work for me and my children. What's wrong with men that they don't find single mums appealing? I mean, why can't men just be happy with the women that are on offer, whatever they are?
No, my life is mine. Be thankful that I voluntarily offer to share myself with you, to whatever degree and in whatever capacity I deem, but don't sit there acting horrified when I don't dance to your tune. Shame has been used so often in my life to get me doing things by others, by reflex, and handing myself over, no questions asked. I mean, what am I, a tap you turn on whenever you're thirsty? A vending machine that spits out cash and prizes for your entertainment? No, be someone of virtue I voluntarily, without coercion, want to share with. You don't own or demand anything other than from yourself. Here's a tip, princess, go out there and get your own stuff. And often it's not even material things. Men paying and working for everything, that's just normal to them. But it's also the expected gestures that really irritate me, like love, commitment, or affection. The entitled and elevated default of almost all women you start seeing, that you have to operate immediately from the mode of a committed and loving boyfriend, right from the first date, operating under the mode you would be to someone you've been in love with for years, while they can actually be realistic, take their time deciding if this stranger in front of them is actually worthy of even a kiss, let alone, sex. This is over the course of weeks or months. A guy will be patient and he'll just accept, yep, it's rude to force a girl into anything. And I'd agree, it's rude to force anyone. But generally, guys will wait and be polite. He'll flirt and perhaps suggest, but a guy knows a girl gives the green light. And what does that tell you? You cannot go until she gives you permission. Who's in charge, huh? Despite what society tells you, a guy has to wait until the girl offers and says he's allowed. Be polite, wait for her to voluntarily gesture a yes to you. But not women, who demand to be treated with all the good stuff, all the royalty from day one, like you'd trust the stranger in front of you with your life from day one. And they feel no shame or problem in expecting it. In fact, they look at you like you're the heretic for not realizing that she's the one meant to receive and not you. A woman with a straight face can ask for everything. But if a man asks for something, she'll say,
You creep. You want to get something out of this? I'm supposed to be the only one to get something out of this. You're such a selfish sleaze. Ew.
And a guy feels shame just for wanting something. Even for suggesting it, he'll backtrack and say sorry. Think about that. It just boggles the mind. Look, it really doesn't, biologically speaking, boggle my mind, but it still fucking annoys the shit out of me because it's so blatant these days and relentless. It's as though everything in life progresses except for fucking women. They're just so mentally lazy. From the very first dates, it's all expected from you. Be open as a guy, your emotions, your time, your wallet, everything. Be free with it all. Be progressive. What are you holding back? You're an open and mature guy, aren't you? Pay for this. Take me out. Be romantic. Do this. Be that. Surprise me. Woo me. Well, what does she offer you in return?
I'll think about it.
Or
I'm old-fashioned.
Or any other diversionary horseshit. Women will want you to invest, in relationship terms, $100, after which they'll invest maybe $1. And that'll seem a huge gesture to both of you. Wow, you think, she gave me $1, and you'll actually be grateful. Guys are fucking idiots sometimes. In today's post-Enlightenment age, and almost half a century after female equality and telling us how smart and how giving women are, from all women's so-called expertise, the morning shows yakking on about how savvy, smart and progressive they all are in human interactions, how the world works in relationships, well, women are only experts in being a relationship Scrooge, while expecting men to continue being a relationship Santa Claus. Where else would you invest and pay so much toward anything, and the person you're paying all this just says,
You're still not getting anything yet, but keep paying.
What am I getting?
You'll see.
Will it be good?
It'll blow your mind.
When?
You'll see.
Women are like diamonds, overpriced, empty marketing. They'll get a guy to be into fashion like they are, and they'll get a guy to be interested in all the overpriced, useless shit you really could live without. And if you get to like and value the same useless shit, you can be trained to appreciate them too. Okay, rant over. Go your own way. Later.